kids, let's graph some lines and make a stained glass window. Why not? Over here, we have 8 lines we're going to graph, okay? These lines, these linear equations are all in slope-intercept form, this lovely form that we like because it gives us the slope, it gives us the y-intercept. We can graph these lines really, really fast, okay? So let's do it. All right, our first line is, number 1 is y equals -3/2 plus 12. So what is your b value here? What is your y-intercept? Okay, so what's being added or subtracted at the very end? So my y-intercept is +12. That's what I'm going to graph first, right here. So that's question number 1 that I'm going to ask myself. What's question number 2 that you're going to ask yourself? What's the slope? Okay, the slope is going to be the coefficient of x. All right. What number is being multiplied times x? Okay, that's -3/2. Is our slope positive or negative? Our slope is negative. So our lines from left to right should be going downhill. Okay, let's do it. Let's plot the next point. So I'm going to move down 3 units, 1, 2, 3, and to the right 2. Are you with me? Did you see me do that? If you want to see me do it a little better, we move down 3 units and to the right 2 units, like that. Okay, does that make sense? You don't have to draw those little lines, but you can kind of do that with your pencil. You can pick up your pencil and count down 1, 2, 3, and then to the right 2 units. Okay, let's keep going. Let's plot a couple more points. You only need 2 points to make a line, but if you're doing this on a piece of paper, okay, with a pencil and a piece of paper, it's good to have a couple of points so you make your line nice and neat and pretty. So I'm going to move down 3 units, 1, 2, 3, and to the right 2, 1, 2. You can come back and check. All right, I moved down 3 units, 1, 2, 3. And then I move to the right 2 units. 1, 2. Make sense? Let's do it one more time. Plot one more point on that line. So let's move down 3 units. 1, 2, 3, and to the right 2 units. 1, 2. Okay. Again, if you want to see that again, okay. I moved down 3 units. 1, 2, 3, and then I moved to the right 2 units. 1, 2. Are you with me? Okay. Let's take those off. And now let's draw our line. So with your straight edge, put your straight edge on your piece of paper. Okay, and here is my line tool. I'm going to draw my line nice and neat and pretty from one edge of the graph to the other, going through all of those points. You know what? I don't like that. I'm going to do it. I'm going to plot one more point. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to plot one more point so I can get it. So I'm going to go down 3 and over 2, down 3 and over 2, down 3 and over 2. Plotted 3 more points so I can make sure that my line is really, really straight, since this is my first one and I want it to look good. So here is my line. And if you're laying your straight edge on your paper, you just want to make sure you hit through all those points. Okay, I'm going to stop for just a second, give you a chance to graph it. Okay, now I'm going to erase my points. My points are very large, only so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, but I'm going to take them off of here so we can graph our next line. Here we go. Are you ready? Okay, so we've graphed the first line, yay us. Okay, I'm going to put a little check mark by there. And now we're going to graph line number 2. Okay, so what is the slope? Ooh, back up the bus. Sorry. What is the y-intercept of that line? The y-intercept is the b value, right? So it's what's being added or subtracted at the end. That's positive 12, right? So we've got the same y-intercept that we had before. But what is the slope? The slope this time is 3/2. Is that slope positive or negative? That slope is positive. So from left to right, this line should be going uphill, right? So I'm going to move up 3 units, 1, 2, 3, and to the right 2 units, 1, 2. Boom. Okay. I can't really graph another point on this graph, or can I? Okay, because I can't really move up 3 and over 2. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work backwards from that point. Instead of moving up 3 and to the right 2, I'm going to move down 3 and to the left 2. Did I do that correctly? Let's find out. Let's check it and make sure, working from right to left, that my slope is still correct. Let's see if I go from this point to that point. Okay, I'm going up 3 units. Okay, that checks out. And then I'm going to the right 2 units. Oh, okay, so that does work. I love it. Let's go back and graph a couple more points, okay? Let's go down 3 and to the left 2 this time, doing the opposite. So we're going to go down 3 to the left 2, down 3 to the left 2, down 3 to the left 2, down 3 to the left 2. Do I need to graph that many points? No. You 3 or 4 will be enough, but I can visualize the line, can't I? Okay. Now let's plot the point between those lines. Oh, I still don't like that one. Let's try again, because I want to, if I'm laying my straight edge down, I want it to cross in between, right at the crosshairs, because those are all solutions to the equation, right? There we go. And what do we notice about these 2 lines? Okay. What we notice is that they have symmetry. They had the same y-intercept, right? The only thing different about them was one had a negative slope and one had a positive slope. So those 2 lines are going to be symmetric about the y-axis, right? Okay, so we have line number 2 graphed. Let's graph line number 3. Okay, line number 3 says y equals negative 3/2 x minus 12. Okay, what are the 3 questions? What's our y-intercept? Our y-intercept is negative 12. Okay, what's our slope? Our slope is negative 3/2. Is our slope positive or negative? Our slope is negative. So from left to right, our line should be going downhill. All right, so we're going to graph the y-intercept first. That point is at negative 12. It's where it crosses the y-axis. Now I'm going to move down 3 units, 1, 2, 3, and to the right 2 units, 1, 2. Okay, I have the same problem that I had up here, that I can't really graph more than 2 points, so I'm going to work backwards. I'm going to move, instead of to the right, I'm going to move to the left. I'm going to move to the left 2 units and up 3 units, right there. Oops, I didn't like how that landed. Let's put that right in the middle. So I'm going to move to the left 2 units and up 3 units, to the left 2 units and up 3 units, to the left 2 units and up 3 units, to the left 2 units and up 3 units. Okay, now my slope checks out though. If I go back and I look, because I want to make sure all these points are on a line, that my slope didn't fall apart. So 1, 2, 3, down 3, and to the right 2. Ah, that works. Okay, and here 1, 2, 3, and then to the right 2. Okay, yeah, that works too. And then down 3, 1, 2, 3, and to the right 2. Yeah, okay, so we've got this, no problem. All right, I'm going to draw my line now. In between the 2 points, Oh, 2 points. Well, how many points do you have here, Miss Rowe? 7 of them. Okay, so draw the line nice and neat and pretty. If you use your straight edge, that will help. So line your straight edge up right along those points. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to erase my points. Okay, so we're just left with the line. Now, what we learned before when we graphed 1 and 2, okay, and they had the same y-intercept, but just the slopes were negative of each other. We learned that they were mirror images of each other across the y-axis, right? So this one should do the same thing if we graph it correctly. That's how we can kind of check ourselves, right? What color should we use now? How about yellow? Okay, so first question, what is the y-intercept? That's where we're going to start. The y-intercept for line number 4, -12. You've got it, okay? And then second question, what's the slope? The slope is 3/2. Is that slope positive or negative? That slope is positive. So the line from left to right should be increasing, should be going up, okay? So my slope is -12. My line is moving up 3, 1, 2, 3, and to the right 2, 1, 2. Okay. I'm going to plot 4 or 5 points. Let's move up 3, 1, 2, 3, and to the right 2, up 3, 1, 2, 3, and over 2, up 3, 1, 2, 3, and over 2. How about one more? 1, 2, 3, and over 2. That should give us plenty of points. If they don't seem like they're in a nice straight line, it's okay to go back and check. That was the number one issue kids were having. 1, 2, 3, and to the right 2, 1, 2. Yeah, I'm pretty convinced we've got it right, but I'm going to check one more time. 1, 2, 3, and to the right 2. Very nice. I think we did a good job. I'm going to go back. Okay. Then I'm going to draw my line between these 6 points. 6? Yeah, I got 6 of them up there. Okay. And I want to hit them right in the center of the crosshairs. Okay. Now, what do you notice about those 2 points? Are they symmetric? Are they symmetric about the y-axis? Do we have symmetry there? That's how we know we did it right, okay? Because they have the same y-intercept. They just have their slopes are negative of each other. Okay. I'm going to erase my points. Okay, you are halfway finished graphing your lines, kids. Congratulations. If you would like, I'll help you through the next 4, or you can try the next 4 on your own. It is up to you. So I'll see you in the next video if you need me. Bye.